Miss Katie here. Did you guys know that for thousands of years, people have been getting tattoos? I didn't know that. That's crazy. People that work at sea and live at sea, such as pirates and sailors, have been getting tattoos for a long time too. And they've really developed a culture around their tattoos. Today we're going to be doing some mini tattoo drawings. And I'm going to show you some good tricks and tips on how to start and draw them, and also some cool images that reflect their culture. All right, let's get started. For this project, you will need your markers, eraser, pencil, Sharpies, and of course your mini cardstock. And don't forget about your references. Don't forget about your journal, because we're going to start by checking out our references and doing a few sketches in our journal of what we want to put on our real paper. So I'm going to look at these and be inspired by them, maybe kind of combine some things even. You don't have to copy directly from these. You're just going to look at them and be inspired. So, I really like this rose. It looks a little complicated. Maybe for my first one, I'll do something more like this shooting star. So to draw a star, you can draw a crisscrossy star like this. And then when you go to trace it, you can erase these lines here and just trace your outside if you want to go do it like that. Then it's got these rainbow kind of shooting star lines. And then I love these little crystal things that they put in there. This is really cool. What could I add to this to make it more unique though? Okay, now that I have a few sketches, I think I'm ready to put one on a piece of paper. I've done my sketches, and as I was doing them, I was thinking, I think one that would be good to show you guys how to do would be a skull and crossbones, because there's a couple little tricks you can use to make yours, to make it a little easier, which will be to start with the simplest shapes as I've mentioned to you before. But do you see how this circle starts at the head and then there's a smaller kind of ovally shape that comes down? That's kind of how I want to start this. Circle, oval, okay? So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna make this kind of big on my page because this is gonna be my only design here. So it's gonna be circle like this. You might not be able to see this really great yet. I'm gonna draw a little harder than I would normally draw. I want you guys to draw nice and light so that you can erase well. And then this will be like the jawbone. Then to make the bones cut through, instead of trying to draw a bone here and then try to match it up, when you match it up, it might be a little bit off. So I would suggest drawing your bone go straight through like this, straight through, because then you'll eventually erase this out, okay? So straight through with the bones, crisscross, erase this out, and then we're going to draw the bones a little bit bigger. So we're going to draw a little bit bigger lines coming out this way. I'm looking at them thinking they don't need to be quite as long as I've drawn them. And then it's kind of almost like you could draw two circles right here. Two circles. Two circles, just like this. And I'll show you what's going to happen when I trace it. I'm not going to trace these circles exactly. This just kind of helps me get things even. Then for the face, there's all different ways we could do this, but I think I'm going to do my nose right on this little line here. I hope you guys can see this. It's dark enough. I'm going to draw my nose as like kind of two triangles like this. And then the eyes are going to be kind of these large oval shapes. I'm going to do one, then the other, and try to match them. Fix them up a little bit. Match, match, match. And then I'm gonna do this kind of crazy mouth here. Maybe a line. With two sides. And then maybe a rectangle that kind of comes in like so. And then I think I'll just draw kind of like some teeth like this. Some kind of crazy teeth here. This is going to be sort of a simple one, okay? Now, after you've done a drawing, I would suggest go ahead and draw another one. Draw two of them so that you can line them both at the same time, so you'll have a couple going at once. This one I think I'll maybe combine, do a moon, maybe a star, but maybe more of my moon with the sun here. So to do a moon, I think the best thing to do, guys, would be to draw a big circle first. See how I'm going around and then around a few times until it's even. This would not be a great way to draw a circle. Done. Don't just start and stop. You're gonna have to go over it a few times, fix it as you go. Okay, make it even. And now to do the actual moon shape, I'm gonna cut out another almost circle from right here. In fact, I could make this an actual other circle, kind of from the side here. I think I might turn this circle here into the sun. All right, so once you have some of your drawings done here, let's go ahead and trace it. Now you could trace it with a thick black marker. Maybe I'll do that on this one. I'm gonna trace my skull. Now I'm not gonna necessarily trace all of these lines, and if it's helpful, maybe you wanna erase some of your lines first, if you might not remember which ones you're going to trace. I'll show you on this one. See where I erased on that skull right there, or I mean on that bone. So if that's helpful, or if you can just kind of remember, you can do that too. So I'm ready to color. Now, if you have something that's all white, it's going to be a little bit hard to color anything on here, right? Well, think again. What about coloring the background? That could be cool. So maybe I'll just pick a couple colors that might blend okay together. Now you can think about what colors will blend okay together by thinking about your color wheel. Colors in order. Red, orange, yellow, green. I don't have a blue, but green, greenish, turquoise, purple, pink. And of course, we can do something like this. So think about your colors in order. Now I'm gonna just pick maybe, I don't know, I might start with this purple and work my way out a little bit and see what happens. Okay, as you can see, if you color the background on something that is white, it will really make it pop. So I hope you guys had fun with this project, and take care.